Great Sunday morning, March 7th, 2021. To God be the glory for yet another opportunity to listen to Him, to experience His grace, His mercy, His sunshine, His love, His joy, His strength. And I just read a scripture when I was about to feel exasperated. Isaiah 40:29. He, God, gives power to the weak. Woo. And to those who have no might, He increases strength. So you might have had a rough weekend or not fully recharged right now. The Lord still will fill you with His presence, in His will, in His way is fullness of joy. Oh yes, absolutely. And talking about the way, I just read scripture in Psalms 37. We would have gone to that. And in verse 34, like I said, if you are feeling despondent or of despair or even depressed, wait on the Lord and be of good courage, and He shall strengthen thine heart. And in Psalms 37:34, wait on the Lord and keep His way. The Lord has given you direction and a path to go in. Just keep that way. Wait on Him. Be patient. He's there, and He's going to manifest Himself. He's going to strengthen you. I know it's hard right now, and you might be trying to catch your breath emotionally, mentally. Just wait on Him. He will be right there. And He shall exalt thee to inherit the land. You're going to be blessed beyond measure. Just keep His way. And when the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. So He has plans for you. None of His steps shall slide. Your feet shall be secure. I have seen nothing but the goodness of the Lord the days of my life, and just know that He is real, He is true, and He honors His word. We are in Deut. 23 and talking about, we were walking yesterday and I was talking to my son and I was telling him I just love yellow houses. Not only because of the bright color, the hue, and the cheerfulness, but it also reminds me of Vincent van Gogh. And not only because of his famous painting, The Yellow Bedroom, but I was relaying the story of him, how Vincent, he had such a crazy beginning in his life. His father was a preacher, pastor, he was a Dutch descent. And anyway, the parents had a baby before the painter Vincent van Gogh, and the baby died. And they buried the baby in the backyard. And the baby's name was Vincent van Gogh. So I'm like, it probably messed him up. He's playing in the backyard, playing ball, and then he sees, they actually buried the baby, the headstone was right there. So he's looking at his name, and he's like, wait, I'm dead? Vincent van Gogh? So he's probably thinking, he probably thought that I could never replace my brother. Oh my goodness. So of course he had these issues with rejection and failure and cutting off the ear, and ladies were like, no, I don't want to be with you. And oh my goodness, just messed him up. Listen, in Deut. 23, it talks about if you're born from an illicit union, right? It was messed up. Like, your parents were married. Maybe you're the product of a one-night stand, just some craziness. Doesn't matter. And here it says, it calls a person a bastard. That's an old term. I remember my mom saying, you just want to have legitimate children. Whatever is the circumstance, if you have seen yourself in that issue or that family, again, the Lord wants you to trust in Him and do good. That's Psalms 37:3. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and you shall be fed. In the meantime, commit your way unto the Lord. Trust also in Him, and He will bring all this to pass, whatever the circumstances were. Timothy, what did you get out of anything? Also in Deuteronomy 23, they were talking about slaves. If you found one, to hold that slave and not to do that person crazy, but to give them room, treat them right. Also, they were talking about prostitutes. Listen, whatever is a term, if you were quote unquote illegitimate child bastard, if you were a prostitute in the past, if you were a slave, you have freedom now today. So what we can do now is delight. We can delight ourselves in the Lord, and He will align our heart to desire Him, and then there will be some residual blessings. So we will know that He will be with us. The meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight again. We shall enjoy and love the abundance of peace that He will give us in verse 11. Anything, Timothy, as we start the new week. Say that louder, son. That's big. Thinking about the past if you want a better trajectory of the future. Keep the way of the Lord He has plotted out for us. Let's take the realms. We cannot say, oh, if only if only my parents, they're probably gone into eternity. So let's work the work of Him, the Lord, while it is day. For when night cometh, no man shall work. Let's seize today. Carpe diem. Is that how you say it? Seize the day. Seize the moment. Seize the seconds. Because we only have this. All right. Enjoy the abundance of the Lord. Worship Him in spirit and truth. And know that you're not a bastard. You're not a slave. You're not a prostitute. You're a child of the Most High. Enjoy the presence of the Lord.